Good morning. It's January 4th, Friday. Getting ready to head up towards Potato Mountain. Go for a good ride. It's nice and sunny. It's a little chilly, but overall I think it's a beautiful day. Skies are blue. Gonna try to give you an idea what it's like to go up towards Potato Mountain today. Take some footage. You can see what it's like going up that hill. Here we go. See the fall trees, all the liquid ambar trees with their pretty leaves this time of the year. It's beautiful. Just leaving my neighborhood, heading out, coming up on Sumner Elementary, which is a school that Derek, my son, attended when he was in kindergarten. Start of the Thompson Creek Trail. It's nice that we have these little paths to ride on so we don't have to worry about cars. It's really cool. A lot of people walk on here, ride their bikes, bring their kids, run. It's nice that the city provides this. Nice, we have this too. This trail that we're going on is so nice. No cars. The walking trail is just to the right of me. This part is all dirt. So still heading up to Thompson Creek Trail till I hit the Claremont Wilderness Park. And then after that that's when the real climbing will start. It's a nice 5-mile loop, but we're going to take off from that loop and head further on up out of the Claremont Wilderness Park and go towards Potato Mountain, which is I think a little bit above 3,000 feet elevation at the top. Just walked right by me. They are so bold. Come on, coyote. Come back, come back. Don't be afraid. Come on, doggy. Look at this dog. It's amazing. Are you afraid of me? There's my bike where I was at. The coyote just walked right by me. Crazy. Over here, see this person. They leave food for the birds. This is kind of cool. I don't see any right now. Peak way up there, that peak way up there, that's Potato Mountain. That's where we're headed. It's the beginning of the end of the Thompson Creek Trail. You enchant me, even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have CHWP, Claremont Hills Wilderness Park. You continue on that trail, it goes all the way up, but we are actually going to be leaving Claremont Hills Wilderness Park and heading towards Potato Mountain. You can see there's my bike. Come up and show you Potato Mountain. We have 2.7 more miles to go. As you can see, the sign there. Good morning. It's about 11:20 in the morning. Just made it to the first climb. I want to show you where I've been. If you look down there, that's part of the Claremont Wilderness Trail. And I had just climbed up from this road right here to the over my shoulder. I'm going to be heading up towards Potato Mountain, which is way behind me somewhere. So far good ride. This is my first attempt at doing a vlog, and I decided to do my first vlog on going up to Potato Mountain. It's a ride that I used to do all the time. Haven't done it in a long time because I'm recovering actually from total knee replacement surgery. and so my leg strength is not really good. But I just got to get out and pedal, as one of my friends told me, just fucking pedal. So I'm doing a little bit at a time. I'm much better than I was several months ago, but it's getting better. So this is my bike, as you can see. Okay, here's my bike. I wanted to show you. It's a Linsky titanium. It's their top of the line 650B, the Supple Life. It's a pretty nice bike. I like it. 27.5-inch wheels or 650B. It's a good bike. Getting a little too hot to wear my knee warmers. Spot to take them off. I mentioned that I had a total knee replacement surgery. Here you can see that nice big scar there. So all metal and plastic inside. Okay, out riding again. Here we go. This part of the trail is obviously pretty easy to ride on. It's not too steep. Actually going downhill at this point. Probably noticed my fuck cancer shirt. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. Been cancer free now, let's see, going on 7 years. So good milestone. So for all the people out there that are still battling this horrible, horrible disease, I wish for all of you Godspeed to hopefully heal, and you can come out and do stuff like this with me.
They call us sick as if they're all so sane. So fly low, you carrying crow.
This climb that I just came up doesn't look that steep, but it's actually 17%. It's a very, very short, steep kicker. Where it starts at about 8-9%. This last part is about 17. See the city below. Kind of hazy today.
What speak you of? A love so bold. A song can sing and no word will hold. I warn you now of an end foretold. A lifelong wait for the death parole. So fly low, you carrying crow. Seize my body, for it lives no more. And drag me high to the depths below. For the things I've seen, no one else will know. My pockets gotten heavy from your pictures, and I've opened all childish dreams. All these old dusty roads made me thinking of the day you became my heroine. Just as thousand wild horses running freely, I can feel you're still running through my veins.
Mile and a half mark, Potato Mountains right behind me, right there. So only got a half mile, but doing okay. Still a beautiful day. Loving this. Okay, the next half mile goes up this trail, then it follows this route. As you can see, gets higher and higher and higher to that saddle. That'll be the 2 mile mark right around that corner. Then there's another 3/4 of a mile all the way around the back side of the mountain to the top of Potato Mountain, as you can see. So, got a lot of climbing to do. It's not that hard. Just one section right about here. Percent grade is over 20%, but it's very short.
When you said you would fall without that picture of a bird, and in this cruel reform I can find the norm, how to cope in a brave new world.
This area here during the spring and summertime is filled with beehives, but it's January 4th today, so we're at the beginning of the year, no beehives. So it's kind of interesting. You can see where my bike is. The trail comes right next to it. When the bees are out, sometimes you ride past this section pretty fast because the bees are buzzing around doing their job. So it is kind of cool to come up here and see the bees on the way up to Potato Mountain though. Look at this view, absolutely gorgeous. See the city down below, Claremont Wilderness way over there. You can see the trail that I came up on. No matter how much I ride, every time I stop and look back where I rode my bike from up these hills, it always just amazes me. It's like, oh, I came from way down there. It's amazing. I'm not in that good a shape yet, but I want to show you something. See those radio towers up there? That's at 5,100 feet. That's a trail that I take sometimes to go up to Sunset Peak. So I'm not strong enough to ride up there yet, but I'll get there eventually. So when I was training for La Ruta, those of you who don't know, La Ruta is called La Ruta de los Conquistadores. It's the hardest mountain bike race in the world in Costa Rica. Mostly it's a 3-day format. When I did it in 2009, it was a 4-day race. It goes across the entire country of Costa Rica. There's a lot of hike-a-bike, a lot of climbing where you can't ride. You have to carry your bike. So when I was training for La Ruta, instead of riding up the trail you see over to the left to go to Potato Mountain, I would go up that trail that you see right here. And that's too steep to ride. So I'd put my bike on my back and walk my bike all the way to the top of Potato Mountain that way. That was good training. Section I hate. 16% grade, but it's very rocky and bumpy. My leg strength is not super great, so trying to maintain momentum is hard. You can see I'm out of breath. I just climbed it. So I made it. No falling off. Now, got to continue up. That's still about the same. 15-16%, and it's not as rocky. In case you're wondering why this is called Potato Mountain, look at all of these potatoes that people leave up here. They decorate them. Pretty cool, actually. Some of them are pretty neat. Put their names on them and stuff. So you can see this is this giant well. There's my bike. Looking out. Well, I made it. It's the top of Potato Mountain. I wasn't sure I could make it about a month ago. Actually, I don't think I could have made it a month ago. My leg strength is getting much better. You know, since I mentioned I had total knee replacement surgery. You know, I remember back in July and August, I kid you not, I couldn't ride my bike more than maybe 2 miles per hour. It was frustrating. I couldn't bend my knee, no leg strength. I'd go out and try to ride my bike because I needed to bend it. And I would ride up the Thompson Creek Trail. It'd take me 30 minutes to go 2 miles. There were people walking that could walk faster than I could ride my bike. It was very frustrating. So, but now I made it to the top of Potato Mountain, and my surgery was in March, and so I was able to make it up here. No stopping. Steepest climb is about 20%. You know, that's the steepest part. Now that was the hard part, but I can make it now. So, not as fast as I was doing it, but that's okay. I'm here. I'm at the top. So, beautiful day, as you can see behind me. Just nice blue hazy skies, typical Southern California. It's January 4th, as I mentioned before. So it's the new year. So I'm starting the new year off right, top of Potato Mountain. My next goal is to do Sunset Peak, and I might try to do that in a month, end of January. We'll see. That's Sunset, the road trail up to Sunset Peak. As I mentioned before, you see those radio towers up there. That's at 5,100 feet right there. Then it goes around the mountain and over to Sunset Peak, and then eventually some place called Cow Canyon Saddle. But it's a long, long ride. It's much steeper and longer than the one I'm on right now. But I'm going to try to do that in about a month. End of January, I think I'm going to tackle it.